Agatin missing chitab Kalenjin atinye kamangunet ne ole ichamege noi tugul neimite itagat missing en studio nebo Kass TV ole cheitun en inguni ko logoiwekab emet kigurenon Caroline Kiplagat. Tesetai tetutik tugul chetokchini labatet nekiyoe en betutab karon nebo Kaptagat Half Marathon nekiyoe en komosta nebo Keyo South County nebo Elgeyo Marakwet. Kiwangunen labatet noton sugulit nebo Simoto High School ak inguni komito sirindenyo nebo ureriosiek Martin Cheriot komosata konoisewech kole tos une bongonutik tugul chetokchini kasuldaetab kabelisiet noton nebo Kaptagat Half Marathon.
Kongoi missing Carol Kiplagat en komosta notok nebo Kass TV. Kuikemwa Carol kemiten en kiwanjet nebo sukulit notok nebo Simoto Boys High School nemiten en komosta notok nebo Kaptagat. Ak yeiker en batenyun ko tesetai chopchinetab kei nebo kebeberta notok nebo yuton bo Simoto amun yuton ele tetat kikesunen labatet nebo Kaptagat Forest Half Marathon. Nguni ko tesetai bongonutik choton chebo kechop komosta notok nebo oeng ile iburen biik choton chekimongu koit yu eng betut notok nebo karon ak komosta age notok nebo katam ko ele miten finish line nebo labatani ile tetat kokesunengei labatet niton bo Simoto ko bongonutik kitok chebo keker kele kachobok komosta nitok en chopchinetab kei nebo betutab karon eng tai ko kakibaorionji patron notok nebo labatani nebo Kaptagat Forest Half Marathon noton ko Dr. Chris Kipto ne inendet kora ko principal secretary nebo treasury eng emet notok nebo Kenya kondochin alak en kandoik ak biik choton chebo komosta notok nebo Kaptagat en kolset anan minset notok nebo ketik. Ibwati ile labatani nebo Kaptagat Half Marathon ko target notok nebo labatani, mission nebo labatani ko kerib osnet notok nebo Kaptagat ak ingen tugul kele osnet notok nebo Kaptagat ko yuton ele yoen training chechwak rwoik chechang chebo emet notok nebo Kenya. Ingele rwoik chebo marathon labatosiek alak tugul ko en yuton training notok nenywan kosubkei ak altitude ak lesta notok nebo komositon. So ko kamiten minset kolset nebo ketik eng tai. Tapanoton kora ko miten team notok nebo Kass FM International kondochin DJ Kaptula ak Stone Koitan nesobe eng road show notok neo eng betut notok nebo raini konoisechin biik choton chebo komosta notok nebo Kaptagat akobo labataniton ak target anan mission notok nebo labatani. Kobaten kit notok netesetai eng betut notok nebo raini wiki tugul kongeten kotou registration notok nebo labatani ko kotesetai registration ak betut notok nebo raini ko betut notok nemiten kayumet notok nebo bibs anan bib collection. Ibwati ile ngatutiet nebo kibagengeit nebo Athletics Kenya ko betut agenge kotomo keyai labatet kotetat kiyum bibs ak makiyumi bibs choton chebo labatet eng betut notok nebo labatet. Ako inguni collection noton anan kiyumen bibs choton chebo labatosiek choton chebo kilometers 2 ak kilometers 5 keyoen Simoto Boys High School. Keyoen yuton kayumet noton nebo bib choton chebo labatosiek chebo 2 kilometers ak 5 kilometers en labatet noton nebo 10 kilometers ak 21 kilometers main event nebo betut nebo karon keyumen bibs komosta noton nebo Kaptagat Hotel eng betut notok nebo raini. Ibwati ile simuchi inyorchigei bib number nengung ko lazima ikoite e-ticket ID notok nekikonin kon isirchinigei labatet niton. So betut nebo betutab raini ko betut notok nebo let nebo chopchinetab kei nebo labatet nebo betut notok nebo karon. So kimiten bib collection nebo Simoto Boys yuton bo Simoto Boys High School chebo labatosiek choton chebo kilometers 5 ak kilometerisiek 2. Bibs choton chebo labatosiek choton chebo 10 kilometers ak 21 kilometers komi bib collection en magawet noton nebo Kaptagat Hotel. Chon kitok Carol bongonutik choton chebo labatet noton nebo Kaptagat Forest Half Marathon netetat keyai eng betut noton nebo karon. Tesetai bongonutik tugul route noton nebo labatani koketar kesire anan kemokyini ak inguni kityok ko komosta notok nebo oeng ele tesetai chopchinetab kei nebo yuton bo finish line nebo labatet notok nebo betutab karon ole kikesunen yuton bo Simoto Girls nekata chitugul nekimiten yuton bo Simoto Boys High School. Kainenyin ko Martin Cheriot chegunon yawekun soet Carol.
Kongoi mising sirindenyo nebo ureriosiek Martin Cheriot kong'eten sukulitab werik nebo Simoton nemito Keyo South County nebo Elgeyo Marakwet ko noton ko chopchinetab kei netokchini kasuldaetab kabelisiet nebo Kaptagat Forest Half Marathon nekiyoe en betutab karon ko niton ko eng tokchinetab ripset noton nebo timdo anan forest nebo Kaptagat en county noton nebo Elgeyo Marakwet. Keistoenge choto ko kakoyomis nebo gecheret nelel nebo kibagengeitab lewenisiet nelel nebo IEBC noton ko Erastus Ethekon biikab emet kole bendi kosuldoen kibagengeit nebo IEBC lewenisiet nebo iman neiyanat ak netogunot kakonu kayomiset niton Ethekon en ng'alalenyin netai kong'eten kimurto inendet koboto commissioners chelelach chebo kibagengeitab IEBC ko igorta nekoindochi Chief Justice Martha Koome.
Your Ladyship, Honorable the Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Justice Martha Koome, the Honorable Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Kass, chairpersons of commissions present here, members of the IBC, my new colleagues, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Winfrida Mokaya, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Allow me to take this opportunity to make a few remarks. It is with profound humility and a deep sense of duty that I you today institution. A demanding journey, but that journey, however difficult it may have been, it was greater responsibilities that ahead. Today marks the beginning of our service to the people of Kenya. We must approach this sacred duty, therefore, with the urgency and integrity and absolute commitment guided by our Constitution and the laws of the Republic, but more importantly, guided by the expectations of every Kenyan. Free and fair and credible elections are the cornerstone of our democratic society. The IBC is entrusted with the solemn responsibility to ensure that every citizen's voice is not only heard, but honored. As Winston Churchill once said, the price of greatness is in responsibility. That responsibility now rests with us and with all Kenyans. I thank His Excellency the President, the Parliament, together with the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, the selection panel, for taking us through that rigorous, open and transparent process that led to our eventual appointment. Lady Justice, I also would like to thank the Judiciary, the Chief Justice, for the commendable job they did in expediting the process of determining the matters that held the process and for affirming the legality of our appointment.
Noton chitab kalenjin ko ng'alalet nebo kecheret nebo kibagengeit nebo IEBC Erastus Ethekon ko kaibata kityo kamurtoit nenyin koboto commissioners alak chelelach chebo kibagengeit noton nebo IEBC ko yekomwaun kaindochini igorata Chief Justice Martha Koome eng Supreme Court buildings eng yuto bo taonitab Nairobi. Ak nguni mache kenyorun ng'alaletab Chief Justice Martha Koome.
We owned only one vote. Those of us who are privileged to occupy public offices occupy them on behalf of Kenyans, and therefore we must always humble ourselves and deliver services to Kenyans with grace and humility according to our Constitution and the statutes. And for us Kenyans and all of us, whatever is not working notwithstanding the pain or difficulty in fixing it, whatever you will find not working and serving Kenyans properly at the IMBC, you must confront it and you must fix it. This is why you have been given the mandate. Let me also mention Kenya's painful history of disputed elections, cycles of violence and loss of life and property, which is a stark reminder that elections are not just political events. It is not just an event. They are national security. Whatever you're doing, you must always think about national security. You must think about the economic of this country and the human rights issues behind every Kenyan who is entitled to free and fair, credible elections. It is in response to that history that the framers of the 2010 Constitution embedded a strong legal and institutional guardrails, such as the IBC, yourselves, to protect the integrity of the electoral process. May the first prefix of your name, independent, always sound a clear tone all the time, especially if there will be a time when anybody or any institution will attempt to interfere with your decision-making independence. In this respect, I'm happy to share with you my own experience about my real guard, which I call the shield and defender. It has always been Article 161 of the Constitution that says the judiciary is independent, and in our decision-making, we are not subject to anybody or any institution. And anybody trying to interfere with our decision-making, anybody who has sworn to defend the Constitution, will obviously be attempting to violate their own oath of office and also the oath of office for the electoral commissioners. So the prefix independence is very, very important for you as you move on to discharge this noble duty. You must therefore ensure that every decision, every action, every process you preside over adheres strictly to constitutional principles of fair, free, transparent, and accountable elections. The law requires, and the people of Kenya demand, that the Commission be and be seen to be independent, impartial, neutral, efficient, and professional. Let me also be candid. In the eyes of many Kenyans today, trust in public institutions has been waning, unfortunately. There is a pervasive perception that public institutions have become detached from the needs and values of the people. There is undoubtedly a great deal of public trust deficit, especially between the government and the citizenry, which requires serious engagement for us to rebuild. Being a woman of faith and listening to many clarion calls, I agree that 2025 in Kenya is the year of rebuilding our country, and it's also the year of repairing the breach. The greatest aspect of rebuilding for me is the broken relationships of trust between the people and the institutions of government. The people must trust the people in government who serve them. We in the judiciary and the National Council on the Administration of Justice, that IMBC is also a critical member, we have taken the challenge to see how we can reach out to our people, the people we serve, and ask them, where have we gone wrong? How can we serve them better? How can we build the trust? And how can we move together? We are doing this through the court users committees, and I believe you will also undertake civic education in a manner that will build the public trust during this year of the clarion call of rebuilding our nation and repairing the breaches wherever they have happened.
Noton go Chief Justice Martha Koome ko ngalale nyin ko gebata kamurtoet anan godnochini gorta nebo kamurtoetab nebo gecheret nelel nebo kibagengeit nebo leweniset nebo IEBC koboto kora commissioners chelelach. Ketesetai ngebe Wai County nebo Nandi ole en kasarta newe barasta Pope nebo kanisetab Catholic en ingony Pope Leo the 14 taunetab diocese nelel nebo Kapsabet ko kakomong'ugei kayonik chebo Catholic en county nebo Nandi komwa kole katach diocese noton bo Kapsabet en boiboiyet kosubkei ak nekwakotutekinitu eng ichek boisionik chebo kanisa. Kamwa Joseph Patrick Kitur kole kikoib kasarta nekoi ko kanyisie kayonikab Catholic eng Nandi ole kale tochobotin icheket kotach diocese noton nelel nebo Kapsabet koyorwe sirinenyo Cornelius Keter.
Kondochin Joseph Patrick Kitur komwa koyonichotok bo kanisetab Catholic kole katach diocese notok lel nebo Kapsabet eng boiboiyet ole kale kikokeny eng kasarta nekoi taunetab diocese notok.
Kotugul ko kakibwa yu asikobit kiwek kongoi ak kelechi kamuktaindet kongoi. Kikikany diocese nebo Kapsabet eng muda nekoi ako mising boiboiyenyo ko kakenyoru Askofu John Arap Lelei nekingen kele kora ko lakwetab kaa.
Kikekany man kikemwa kele nyone bishop lakini kaeng rani ko kakenai kele anganyone man kiakase kuo atindio kele nyone bishop ale nguo kile toretindet nenyo kotoreti kimengich ko nguno kakiit nenyo kai konyone sikiyakibun oranatak kilen toretindet lakini kakiit nenyo kakinyone olinyone ko ra keboiboitu kelechini wa Kristo tugul cheng'etyo kocham komitei olimbo Chemase olimbo Orit ingobwa konekititu nyokokat bishop ing Kapsabet amu cham komi age nemoche kwo amemuchi koit olimbo Eldoret amu ng'alekab afya nebo chito anan ko chepkonda.
Kamwa koyonichotok kole taunetab diocese nelel nebo Kapsabet kowendi konekititu nyorunetab boisionik cheisuldae bishop checham kobendi icheket akoi diocese nebo Eldoret.
In diocese nenyone kakekonech ketinye parishes 37 biik kong'etegei Chepterwoi Chemase olin tugul ko kakonekiti bandanyon nemakebendi mising Eldoret ko nguno ki age tugul nemakat keyai ko ngiumchigei alen boiboiyoni mising ko kongoi amu yu ko kakoiket quarter nebo Nandi Pastoral Region ko diocese nenyo
ko ameche ale keboiboien mising kakinyoru ng'olyondo notok ing boiboiyet neo ak ketoche bishop nenyo Bishop John Lelei ak kelen karibu Kapsabet nyo sindoiwech ak ituye chachek Nandi sikeeku diocese newendi tai.
Kimeche kemwa kongoi mising kiwekyi cheptalel kongoi amu kakokonech jimbo nelel. Kiboiboien ko ki akina mama. Ko ng'olyo kityo kameche amwochi akina mama wenzangu tukaze kamba, kazi ni kwetu, tuhakikisha kwamba jimbo letu la Kapsabet limesimama imara.
Kamwa Kitur kole kikakochopchigei eng kasarta nekoi koyonichotok bo Catholic chebo Nandi tagetab diocese notok lel nebo Kapsabet ole kale chobotin ichek kotach Bishop John Kiplimo Lelei.
Kiketech kotab bishop ako eng betusiek chemachang ainulo kokokei fittings chebo mulangoishek ako ameche amwa eng nwokindo ale nguno ko tayari kotab bishop angot ndakakilen itu bishop askofu mutai ko kameche amwa ale ko tayari so angen as eng kasari angen ale kitinye boisionik cheechen chekakotorchigei netai korok ko kiwang'u secretariat netai nebo aeng ko ketech diocese nenyo eng boisionik cheu projects cheu chakotoi Kimengich ak other projects cheu pastoral center cheu seminary kingen kele kitinye uwezo ko kiwa Kristo chebo jimbo nebo Kapsabet amu uwezo age tugul nebo teksetab kaniset kobun Wakristo.
Kong'ete taunetab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Ketesetai ko kanyoru kelchin kipsomaninik cheite 3,000 kobun Nyeri National Polytechnic konetutik cheterter kobun tetutiet nebo Safaricom Hook ole kainetkei kotinygei ak boisietab muswoknotet mising eng cheng'etab boisionik.
My name is Francis Chege, a student in Nyeri National Polytechnic, third year, doing automotive engineering level 6. Today I'm proud to have Safaricom na wametufunza mengi kuhusu connection ya Safaricom na tumefunzwa bado mambo na electric vehicle, 4 types of electric vehicle.
Kwa majina ni Kevin Mbogwa Kimani, mimi nafanya automotive hapa Nyeri National Polytechnic. Nilisikia kuhusu Safaricom Hook, walikuwa wanakuja kuleta mambo na electric vehicles na total energy. So at first sikuwa najua about the electric vehicles. We've been studying about the IC engine all along. Mimi kama mimi ni module 3 namaliza, sikuwa najua about electric vehicles. So the SHOOK SACCO taking this initiative kuleta hizo program kwa a national polytechnic inaonyesha how much they are cared about the future generation.
My name is Erickson Gonjiri Watere from Nyeri National Polytechnic. Nafanya automotive engineering and mechatronics level 6. And today ni kuja tu shule kama kawaida. And then I found an initiative that promotes automotive industry at large. Na nikawa join, and then I found some goodies here and there, the Safaricom.
Kitukchini yoto chitab kolenji logoiwek cho chebo emet chekaitu ng'ong'eten studio nebo Kass TV, tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani. Kikurenon Caroline Kiplagat, amakon kiy age tugul nekararan, testai ker Kass TV, kimnotet night.